Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven, and I've got a new game for you called Robocraft. This is basically, I would say this is a bit like a simplified version of World of Tanks, but with robots, and the fact you can actually make your own robots. I think the fact you can make your own robots is the biggest thing that I like about this game. I'm not very good at the PvP, at the actual fighting, but I do really enjoy the designing and building of your own robots. Now, I'm quite early on in this game. I think I've only really played it for maybe a combined like 2 hours maybe, so I'm still very early on, but I just wanted to kind of take you guys through a build of a robot and just kind of show you around and show you how this game works. Now basically when you start, it's a free-to-play game, so you will start with 3 robots, and if you want any more than that, you will have to buy extra slots. So all I've done is I've basically taken one of the default robots, and I basically used that and then built from that, if you know what I mean. So I did have a robot, but as you can see, I've kind of had to strip it all the way back down because it was not really very good. It was a bit of a kind of first attempt at a build, so I thought I would just kind of show you guys going through a build so you can see what I'm doing. But don't expect me to be amazing at this, but hey, it's just more of a demo rather than like pro gameplay. They do have premium, I can show you here. So the cost of GC, which is obviously the currency in the game, so 10,000 is about 10 US. So if we then look at premium, so it's just under, so it's probably like $8 or $9 for 30 days of premium, which gives you half again more points and stuff like that. I feel that it's a little bit high. I think for a new game, this game has recently come out, it's a very new game. I feel like they should make the premium slightly cheaper and they'll get a lot more interest. These days there are so many games, and if you are paying premium on other games, or if you were doing like MMOs where you have to pay every month, it adds up really quickly. So I think this game would get a lot more interest in the premium if they actually made it slightly cheaper. And then obviously if the game gets really popular and things like that, then maybe in the future they could make it more expensive again, but at the moment I feel like they should make it a bit cheaper. Anyway, that's just my opinion. So if I then press the tab key, and I'm going to go into the cube depot here. Now actually first I can show you the tech tree. So basically this is how you unlock stuff by using the tech points, which are the yellowy orange things in the top right hand corner. So you can obviously upgrade the chassis pieces, chassis even, you know what I mean, movement, so wheels, thrusters or hover blades, hardware. So I have gone for the lasers rather than the plasmas. They have recently added rail cannons, which I think is like a more long range thing, I believe. So as you can see, I've been unlocking a lot more of the weapons rather than the armor. I've only unlocked the armor a little bit, not that much. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I believe, yeah, I'm going to buy, I recently unlocked this gun here, which is the most powerful gun that I can afford. I'm going to buy one of those. There you go. Buy cubes. And I'm going to try to make a robot that is based around that gun. Now as you can see, there's an arrow on the floor, and you need to pay attention, because obviously that means that the front of the robot has to be here. There was a time when I was building a robot and I realised I'd accidentally built it back to front, so that's quite important for you to notice. Now let's go to Q. I'm going to use my armor blocks. Now, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to get rid of these armor blocks, actually, to be fair. I want to completely revamp this. Now, as you can see, these are the original blocks from the original robot. I didn't want to, like, completely get rid of all of the blocks from the original robot, because I thought it might kind of force me to, you know, or that it would somehow nullify the robot and I'd have to buy a slot. But anyway, I think I can get rid of them now. There you go. Right, now, whoops, wrong button. So I'm going to left click, throw in. So these are slightly leveled up armor blocks, but they're not anything too crazy. Now, what kind of a robot am I going to make? That's the big question. I'm thinking I might make it a bit wider, actually. So let's try to make it. Or I might... Whoopsie. Didn't mean to do that. Now, the problem with this might be that it might be easy for you to break off the wheels, actually, which would be bad, wouldn't it? Yeah. You know what? I'm going to try... What I'm going to try and do, actually. So I'm going to try... Okay, so I am going to put the wheels back here. Movement. I'm going to try and hide the wheels. Okay, these are the ones that steer, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to try to hide them with these armored blocks, is what I'm going to try and do. Somehow. Might not work perfectly, but anyway, we'll see. I think we might have to buy some more of these. Let's go to the cube depot. Chassis, armor blocks. Let's buy maybe 10 more of those for now. Confirm. Okay, let's go back. Oops, I need to actually choose that armor block to build with. I think I've got more than enough now, actually, so I'm going to try to somehow... Oh, wrong button again. Left click, not right click, lol. Now, I don't know how this is going to work exactly. Let's just see. My idea is to try to somehow build a little frame over the wheels so that... Oh, so that's in the way of the wheel. Okay. Not quite sure how this will work, to be honest. Probably not very well. It's very experimental. And it's probably going to look very ugly as well, to be fair. Now, it's going to have to come out quite far, isn't it? So it doesn't... Yeah, there you go, that works. It's going to look ugly, isn't it? And I think I'm going to need a lot more. Now, these are the wheels that steer, so I suppose they're the most important ones. Anyway, let's see if we can do the same over here. Whoops, why did it go all the way over there, lol? Didn't mean to do that. So again... Left click in to get it down here. Yeah, I think I'm going to run out of blocks quite quickly, actually. I think this is going to be quite expensive, this build. Lol. Yeah, no more blocks left. So, this will be a very expensive build, I suppose. Let's see, how much money... Oh, I can't see how much money I have because my recording software is in the way of my money. That's funny. Okay, anyway. Let's go to the cube depot. What I might do is try to sell some of my lower ones if I have to. Anyway, let's keep buying them. I'm going to need a lot. I don't think I can afford this, guys. Let's try. Did that work? I think that did work, actually. Yes. Okay, this is going to be a very expensive build. Oh my goodness. Right. Anyway. It's just an experiment to see how it, you know, my theory that if I can keep the wheels intact, I'll keep mobile for longer. I don't know. We'll see. Now, I'm not using any of the other shapes of blocks just because I'd have to unlock them and it would cost me tech points, and I don't have those tech points. Well, I want to basically save the tech points that I have is what I want to do. Okay. I'm going to get rid of these ones on the corner here. I mean, it's like I said, it's going to look ugly, really ugly, isn't it? But it's more of a practical build, really. Right, now, whoopsie, I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, let's see how this will work. Because what I'm thinking for this is I might not have to cover the entirety of the back wheels because these are not wheels that steer. So what I might try is just to like half protect the wheels, to maybe not spend quite so much in blocks. And obviously in the future when I've unlocked more of the block types, then obviously then I'll be able to make this thing look a bit more beautiful. So what I'm thinking is this is very funny. Right, so what I'm going to do is, I suppose I might as well just connect that up. It's going to look ugly, but hey, we'll see. Now, rather than cover up the entirety of those wheels, I might just go like this, just to cover the rear bit. Oh, all my blocks are gone again. All my blocks are gone. Right, I'm going to have to probably sell blocks here, aren't I? Right, I don't really need any of these blocks. These are very, very basic blocks. Sell. How do I just sell all of them? Because I don't think I'm going to need them again, really, am I? So why would I have them? Is that all of them? Wow, we have a lot of these. Oh, 165. Let's sell all of these 165. And then I might as well sell all of the other ones, the prism ones. Might as well sell the prism ones as well. So this is going to be a decent amount of money to buy armoured blocks with. And I already have quite a lot of guns and everything, so that's good. How many? 115 of these? Okay. There we go. 840. So then I should be able to buy quite a few more of these. Not that many actually. Oh damn. I really don't know how much I have left in terms of RP, whatever that stuff is called. Can't see. Can I see by going onto one of these things? No. Anyway. Okay. So we're going to run out of blocks soon again. Like I keep saying, it's going to be a very expensive build, this. But hopefully it will be good. And hopefully it will mean that I'll have a nice, solid robot. I mean, it's going to be an ugly robot. But that's okay. Ugly is fine. Right, how many blocks across? 4 blocks across I did, didn't I? So I think this is almost all my blocks finished again. Yeah. I don't need that many more, to be fair. Could probably make do with another, like, 20 of them. But I don't think I'm going to have enough money, though. This is going to eat up all my no, not GC. Is it GC? No, RP. RP are the points you get from just playing rounds in the game. And just for logging in, they give you like a bonus amount of that just for logging in every day, which is good. Okay, this is going to be a very Frankenstein robot, isn't it? Now, we've kind of covered the back wheel there, so I might just... what I might do, actually, is get rid of this layer here. Because, like I said, we don't really need... Let me just make sure it's equal. Yeah. I don't think we need to completely... Do we? No, on that side I've not added any of these. But trying to make it the same on both sides. If I can, at least. We want to kind of like connect both... Oh, hang on. I need to think where to put the pilot seat, actually. So then my idea is to just make sure the back bit is covered with blocks. Like so. Actually, I could probably just do one like that on the back. Have we got enough blocks for that? We have. And then just put some here, so that it's harder for them to shoot directly at the rear tyres, maybe. Right, now this is a really ugly robot, isn't it? But like I said, it's more for seeing if we can make a robot that will stand, you know, stand up a bit longer, hopefully. But this is the beauty of this game. You can just keep experimenting, can't you? Right, I'm wondering if I should make an off-center. Because everyone always expects your guy to be in the middle, don't they? Anyway. Maybe like there. Maybe forward like that. Yeah, we'll try it there. Right. Let's put on some stuff here. So what do we need? Obviously we need guns. We need thrusters. I've got 2 of these pretty nice thrusters, so then hopefully that'll mean I don't need loads of thrusters. Right, where to put them? Like that, maybe? Okay. So this is still a tier 1 robot, which is good. I kind of don't want to go into tier 2 until I feel like I'm ready, but when I start adding all this other stuff, I have a feeling it might become more tier 2 kind of thing. Right, I want this to be the centerpiece because it's quite an expense. It's quite a nice, expensive gun. Needs more room, doesn't it? Okay, let's have a look here. How many of these blocks have I got left? None. Oh dear. Well, I've got heavy chassis. Oh my goodness. Heavy chassis cube. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this one on this side. Like that. And I do have another one which is not quite as powerful, but still not too bad. this one, I'll put that on the other side, like so. I mean, it doesn't look very even, does it? But it's, you know, they're pretty okay, pretty powerful, those two guns. I wonder if I can use the heavy chassis blocks to go around them, maybe to protect them a bit. Not really, right? They need quite a lot of room, those guns. Anyway, no, let's just leave them there, that's fine. Okay, so the pilot's there, so I have some other guns. I'm not just going to put loads of guns on here, I'm just going to put on the ones that are, you know, worthwhile putting on. We seem to have a lot of top mounted, don't we? Got 3 of these which are top mounted. You know what? I think I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with that, actually. 4 quite powerful guns for tier 1. And then what I'm going to do, add some like windshield stuff here. Can't add a lot of windshield stuff, can I? Lol. Looks kind of ugly. That's fine. Okay. Prism. So you just use your middle mouse wheel thing to rotate blocks, which is quite easy to do. There you go. That looks a bit better. And let's put some on here just to make it look good. Well, look good. Look a bit better at least. Wouldn't say good, but it looks a bit better, a bit more robot-like. Oh, I missed a block out there. Damn. Well, you know what? I'm just going to take that one off. Then it looks evens, doesn't it? And what I'm going to do is put some of these upside down. Oh, damn. Okay, I'll just take that one out then. There you go. Then it's kind of even looking. This is an ugly robot, I do know that. But it's, you know, should be okay. Now, what I want to do now is I might fill in the back with some other stuff, other cubes that are not so expensive, maybe. Okay, let's see what else we can add. So I've got some heavy chassis cubes. I've got, yeah, movement. I've already added the 2 thrusters, which I think should be enough. I mean, we're not going to be fast, are we? This is another top-mounted gun, which is relatively powerful. Not very powerful, but when you add it with the other one, when you add it with the other ones, it should be all right. Oh yeah, look, it will fit on the top bit. I mean, it's kind of vulnerable there. Oops, it's back to front, lol. It's kind of vulnerable up there, and I'm sure it will get quite easily shot off, but I'm quite happy with that. 5 relatively powerful guns. We are now into tier 2, which is fine. I did kind of expect that, to be honest. Now what I might do is just beautify it a bit more, because I don't think I'm not going to add radar or anything like that, not yet, because, you know, I don't think I really need radar at the moment. So yeah, I think I'm just going to beautify it a little bit more with some of these like angled things. So let's just go like that, like that. I mean, it's really not going to look great, is it? But that's fine. Whoops. Oh, go away. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? That does look a bit better. Oh, why won't it let me add down? I keep pressing the wrong button. That's annoying. Anyway, whatever, that's fine. You know what? I need to cut off. Maybe I need to put one block there. Put one of the heavy chassis, just one there. Look. So then I can add one more of these ones on there. There you go. That looks alright. Put one here. I mean, you know, I think that looks pretty alright. I might as well put a black one here just to fill that bit in, maybe. It's not going to be the perfect design, is it? I don't think I need to fill it all in, do I? Because is it going to be like too heavy if I start filling it all in? Oh, yeah, whatever. Let's fill in this bit, at least. Yeah. I suppose actually that's a perfect place in there for a radar, but I'm not sure if it will fit. I do have a radar actually. One or two, sorry. No, it's not going to fit in there, is it? So maybe in the future I'll redesign that to have. Right. I'm going to beautify a little bit more at the front here. Not much, just a little bit. Make it look a bit cooler. It looked a bit angular before, didn't it? It looked a bit angular. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Quite a basic design. I know it's quite basic, but you know, it's just here to serve a purpose, to hopefully get me doing reasonably well in tier 2. You know, I do need to upgrade more, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Now, before you actually go into a proper, like, PvP thing, what you can do, if I go on to battle here, I can go on to practice. So practice is just a good way for you to test, to see if the thing you've made is, you know, working as intended. Okay, so let's see how it does. I mean, I don't expect it to be fast, and I don't expect it to be that maneuverable, but it seems pretty powerful. Seems alright to me. Okay, so that was just a very quick, just like to make sure it works, because there's nothing worse than entering like a PvP battle and you find out that your robot doesn't move around as you intended, or it's, you know, has some basic error in the design. So yeah, so as you can see, I'm going to go into it around here. I probably won't do very well, but you'll hopefully get the idea. Gonna have a little bit of coffee while I'm waiting. I don't think there's a lot of maps actually. I think there's only a few maps in the game. Now I'm in around here with all tier 2s. It should be okay, but I'm quite low level tier 2, as you saw before. So I will probably get owned, but I do have quite powerful guns. That might help a little bit. You can see some really interesting designs in this game. There is a bit of lag. It is a bit laggy, but I am in Hong Kong, so I do have a slightly high ping. Now, you can actually make a robot that is a floater or a flyer, so you do have to be careful in the air. You have to look in the air. Now, my only kind of tactic with this game is to go where everyone else is going, to follow other teammates, you know. So I'm basically using right click. So I'm basically using right click to zoom in on things. I can see something over there. Anyway, like I said, I usually try to follow where everyone else is going, so that it's like strength in numbers kind of thing. Is anyone flanking? Yeah, this guy's trying to flank us, it seems. There's another guy that I saw flying back there as well. There you go, I got killed. So, once you're killed, that means round over, and I did not do very well. I did okay, but hopefully that gives you an idea, you know, for what the game is. It's kind of a fun game. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun, like I said, more so with the building than with the actual fighting, but it's kind of cool. And I find it's the kind of game that is awesome for you to pick up maybe and play for 30 minutes a day, just play a couple of rounds just for fun. So this is also why I'm saying I feel that the premium is too expensive, but hey, I suppose if you're really into this game, then you will find it okay paying that kind of money. They have recently balanced the game a bit more, which is good. So yeah, but it's a fun game. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any specific questions about this game, you can ask in the comment section below. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.